There's a weight that comes with wielding power. It's not the weight of the sword, nor the burden of the fight. It's the responsibility of who you are and what you stand for. In the world of Bleach, every warrior bears this weight. From the Soul Society to Hueco Mundo, strength isn't just about defeating your enemies. It's about the battles inside yourself, the ones where you're your own worst enemy. You see, power corrupts those who seek it for the wrong reasons, but the true warriors, the ones who carry the essence of a soul reaper, they understand that their power is tied to their soul, to their sense of justice. That's why Ichigo Kurosaki, a boy thrust into a war he never asked for, continues to fight. Not because he seeks glory, but because he understands the fragility of life. He fights for his friends, his family, and for a world that doesn't always reward the righteous. In the world of Bleach, strength doesn't come from raw power or the sharpness of your blade alone. It comes from your heart, your resolve. Just like Ichigo Kurosaki, you're not defined by where you started. He didn't come from greatness. He was just a kid, thrown into a world of hollows, battles, and responsibilities far beyond what anyone could prepare for. But it wasn't the circumstances that shaped him. It was how he stood up, time and time again, even when everything seemed lost. You have that same fire burning inside you, the same unshakable will to rise, no matter how many times life knocks you down. Just like Ichigo, you carry your own Zanpakuto, your spirit, your soul, and when you wield it with conviction, nothing can stand in your way. The obstacles before you, they're not there to stop you. They're there to prove how far you can go. It's not just Ichigo, Rukia Kuchiki, who was willing to face execution to protect those she loved, or Renjabarai, who fought to surpass his own limits, not for himself, but to prove his worth to those who had inspired him. These characters, these warriors, fight because they know that strength is born from a purpose greater than themselves. Let's not forget about the pain, the defeat. In Bleach, there are moments where everything feels like it's slipping away. When Ichigo faces an enemy far stronger than him, or when Uryu must make impossible sacrifices for his clan. They stumble, they fall, but in Bleach, falling down doesn't mean the fight is over. It means you stand back up, stronger than before. Take Zaraki Kenpachi, a man who seeks the thrill of battle because in those moments of life and death, that's where true strength emerges. But even Kenpachi, the bloodthirsty warrior, learns that strength isn't just about who you defeat, it's about who you protect. Every battle in life is an opportunity, a chance to become stronger, to push past your limits, to discover power you never knew you had. In Bleach, every battle is fought, not just with blades, but with the sheer force of will. Kenpachi never backed down from a challenge, not because he was the strongest, but because he refused to lose. His strength wasn't just in his sword, but in his refusal to accept defeat. Life will throw its hollows at you, those dark moments that seem impossible to overcome. But just like Rukia, Renji, and every warrior in the Seride, you've got to keep fighting, keep pushing. You will bleed, you will break, but every scar is a reminder of the battles you've won and the strength you've gained. Bankai isn't just about unlocking power. It's about unlocking your potential. It's about stepping into your greatness, claiming your destiny, and understanding that the only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. And when you call on that inner strength, when you reach deep within and unleash your bankai on the world. Nothing, and I mean nothing, can hold you back. So, when you feel like the weight of the world is crushing you, when the blade in your hand feels too heavy to lift, remember this. You are more than your failures. You are more than the sum of your victories. Like a Zanpakuto, your strength lies in your soul, in your ability to keep moving forward, to stand for something greater than yourself. As Ichigo has shown us, time and time again, it doesn't matter if your opponent seems unbeatable. What matters is that you refuse to be defeated by the person you were yesterday. That's how you grow. That's how you become unstoppable. In the world of Bleach, power is fleeting, titles fade, but the heart of a warrior, the soul of a protector, that lives on. So draw your sword, take a breath, and face your challenges with everything you have. Because as long as you stand, as long as you fight for what you believe in, you've already won. So the next time you face the darkness, remember, you are not alone. You carry within you the spirit of a warrior, the heart of a Shinigami, and the power to overcome anything. Your story isn't over. The battle may be hard, but every step you take forward is one step closer to victory. Understand that is the only way, subscriber to this channel, and that single moment when everything feels like it's against you. When the darkness looms so heavily you wonder if you'll ever see the light again. In that moment, I want you to remember something. You have the heart of a Shinigami. Rise, fight, and never stop.